Hello, welcome to the channel. This is the Baron. Today we have a commander deck jump scare. I didn't really do any of the pre-cons for Duskmourn, and I didn't know too much about them. I happened to see a video on this one, and it just looked like a lot of fun, so I grabbed it just to have something different. And let's get into here. It's clumsy to do. I got a new camera stand and I wanted to see how that works out. So far, not really liking it being so close and able to run into. Alright, let's get that box out of the way. And then we'll get into our deck. Instructions. I think we got a sample pack. We got all kinds of stuff in here. There's our sample pack. There is our deck box. There is a security thing to make sure you don't take this. And I guess these are plane chase, which I don't do the plane chase stuff, so I'll make sure to give that to somebody that does. So we just got that is just extra. That is extra. I don't think I need the paperwork. We'll use this temporarily to house our cards. Let's start off with a sample pack. Collector Booster Sample Pack. Hopefully we pull something great in this. I love the special framed cards. So, okay. Yeah, we got a Waltz of Rage. Not a real high dollar card, but it is in the showcase version. And then we have an uncommon, and it is number 288. So I think it's just the regular one and not one with a ghost in it, so that's not too bad. I can use both of those. And let's get into our deck and just sort of scope out. I actually don't know what's in here. I just know the commander. I could have probably just got the commander, and this is our secondary commander. But Manifest Dread with Landfall. So I wanted to see, do we have landfall cards in here? I know that's probably one of the things that we can upgrade. Looks like we got a lot of instants. Oh, that's a different arcane signet. That's pretty cool. All right, and a soul ring. Okay, I dig the art on both of those. Command tower, nice. It's nice when they actually do different art instead of just putting the same thing in every precon. Counterspell, it's pretty much looked that way forever, unless you want to get the new one with Doctor Strange on it. Landfall, whenever a land controls enters, choose one. You may tap an untapped target or scry one. That's pretty cool. So we do have one landfall card so far. This is just a search or a giant creature that you want to manifest out. Another search for basic lands. Search your library for 2 basic lands. So we got every search. We want land. Search for a land card. All right. We got enough land searching. I don't understand, actually, in this precon with Manifest Dread, you get to flip your cards over. I mean, you do need lands, I guess, to be able to play the lands, but the searching for the land isn't going to help you as much as like the one that where you sacrifice it and go get a land. And I'm not really seeing too many big creatures. I mean, with all that land, you'll be able to play all these. You won't even be flipping them over. There, we got a landfall. Legendary creature Merfolk. Whenever in land you control enters, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So the drawing the card is probably the most important part. I doubt the life will help you near as much as drawing a card. We got a flying guy, still super cheap to put out. We got that. All right, Ash Barrens, there we go. No, that's not a sacrifice one. Evolving Wilds. There we go. Now we're doing the Manifest Dread into the flipping the card over. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the creatures in here so far. They come from the pipes. Zombie. Reach. I mean, there's a pretty good one. I mean, it's 6 mana, which is probably doable if you do enough land searching, but 6/6, that's pretty good. Sorcery. I would get a room. We get the lab and the staff. Okay, that's all about tokens. We got trample. There's a big beefy guy. We got the toy artifact. Instant. Creatures you control have tap to add mana. That's good if, technically I think it's a creature. It's a 2/2 creature if it's face down, so everybody could tap for mana to flip one over. So that would be pretty good. Body knowledge. Flying, indestructible. But it's got such a small casting cost. I guess that's a good thing. I guess this was Manifest Dread with the first landfall and then just go ahead and pay the mana to flip it over. I guess that's the way that this was working instead of cheating stuff out by double landfalls. So, yeah, you may look at the top of your library at any time. That's pretty cool. Still looking for more. For each creature your opponent controls, create a 4/4 green Phyrexian beast creature token. Each of those tokens fights a different one of those creatures. That's interesting. Oh, there's a giant Hydra. That's really cool. Okay. Still looking for some more landfall. Overwhelming Stampede. Creatures with flying. There we go. Skitter Swarm. Alright, yeah. I think I have this. Or Scoot Swarm. I think I have this in another one. Whenever a land enters you control, get a 1/1 insect token. If you control 6 or more lands, create a token that's a copy of this. Oh, so then you could make multiple 1/1s with landfall. That's pretty cool. It's probably one of the best landfall in here so far. I do see we're getting into beefier creatures throughout the deck. There we go. I mean, 11 mana, 15/15, giant mythic worm. That is good. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you may draw a card. So that is the second landfall draw. So, I mean, I guess this isn't really too bad. It'd be an okay play out of the box, but I'm going to soup it up with more landfall stuff because I think that's where it's really lacking. I don't think it's playing into that as much because there's so many good landfall cards. No maximum hand size for all the drawing you're doing. That would definitely stay in there. This is green-blue. I don't think I have a green-blue dual land. Didn't think about that. I may have to get one. Alright, let's see. We've got all of our lands there. And then there is our insect token. A manifest token. Then we got our worm tokens. We got our Phyrexian beast tokens. And we got some more tramply worms. And then a couple of oddball that I guess like one character probably makes. Then flip it over and good, we got a couple more insects. The manifest. I don't know why you'd want to use a manifest token because you're using a card. That's sort of weird. So, all right, there we go. There is the deck. I'd never looked through the whole thing. I know I could have looked the deck list up, but I just wanted to buy the deck, get it in hand, make some adjustments, and go from there because this thing has got a lot of good stuff in it and ready to roll. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will see you next time.